So this, first get the tree dead. Okay, tree has been murdered. Now we wait for it to descend from the stratosphere. If that's done, we'll go into the sawmill, turn it on, watch it go. We pick up any loose pieces, just strap them here. You load the loose pieces into the collection tray. It'll pick it up on its own if it's somewhere in there. So the sawmill is just going to go, and it's going to keep going until it runs out of tree. All you need to do is pick up any stray pieces, load them in. It would be desirable to eliminate these stray pieces, however, due to the requirements of the design, we cannot get a fully 100% efficient wood collector. Now that we've collected all the tree, we can retract the feeding system. Now this tray here is going to go around feeding the wood to all the collectors until it runs out. And now it's run out, we can shut that off. The collectors are going to process this wood, and it's going to go into these trays here. And then here we go into the crafting area. We are currently producing wood 3. These 4 are producing wood 2 from the wood process here. And they are feeding this thing, which is producing wood 3. So it's going to draw resources from this apparatus, and it's going to go into the central shop, into the central system here, at which point it will be dispatched to the appropriate collectors and whatnot. So, for the production, we've got 240 pieces of wood 3, and a fairly low number of amount of wood 2. However, this is because a significant amount of our wood 2 is being drawn in by this thing, which is for wood 3 production. However, we do still have a rather large supply of it. So, yeah, let's go through this again. First, you get a tree. I think I'm just doing with this so for ease of use. Cut it down. You grab it. You attach it. Turn the sawmill on. Just have it go at the wood. It's going to expel stray pieces eventually. Not much you can do about that, or you just simply collect them up and toss them in the collection tray. Eventually the mill is going to run out of tree, at which point you can power off the mill. The collection tray is going to keep going, and it will feed wood to these processing systems. And you should leave this on until everything's finished processing. These feed into the central chest system here, which feeds into the secondary central chest system here, which feeds into the craft bots of mass production. So from here we get a wood 3. Let's see. We still have a decent supply of wood 1. However, it is going to be gone fairly quickly due to the amount of production we are going here. However, we amassed a decent stockpile of wood too. And from there, we have wood tree production, which is approaching 2 stacks. Oh, should you wish to keep this going, just turn this off. You would just continue locating trees, inserting them into the sawmill, and work off from there. Of course, alternately, you could just directly load wood and the required materials into these chests here, or bring a resource collector of wood from somewhere else and attach it and feed the system with it. So, of course, for expandability, we have an additional expansion port here. So yes, now you can observe the various pieces of wood going through the pipe system. This, of course, isn't the most efficient pipe system. This is just for it to look nice, and it's fairly easy to access everything. So yes, we've surpassed 1,000 wood too, and we have exhausted our wood 1. So I will now reprogram the spots to also go into wood 3, and start mass producing that. These things are going to mass produce our wood 3, and it's going to be gone before we know it. That's essentially all for this. Let's check our production. 2.5 stacks, 30, 40, 60, 50. So yeah, how this system works.